What is up, guys? My name's Carlo, obviously, and welcome to another video. And as promised, we are today looking at Mysteria, another native instrument plugin for Contact, which is very cool. Once again, another plugin which is on offer. It was £269. Now it's been knocked down to £134. So a very, very good price for what you're getting in this plugin. Absolutely fantastic. So this plugin is being used for my current project at the moment quite heavily, because we are sort of like it's a very sort of churchy exorcist sort of style film. So the tones I'm getting from Mysteria are absolutely spot on for what we're doing. So we're here in the website at the moment, as you can see. This again, once again, is based very much like Thrill. The way it's sort of laid out, you've got your crosshairs here, where you can move and change the sort of style and how the sounds come out, shall I say? But once again, it is jam packed with sounds and effects, and it's absolutely insane. So this one is mostly it's very churchy, very choir based sounds that you can expect from this plugin. So straight away I've loaded it up, and we've got our crosshairs here. As you can see, we can change our tempo. So if I whack the keyboard now, and then you just play around with the crosshairs to sort of elevate it and de-elevate sort of what you're getting and sort of sound you're getting. But once again, absolutely tons of different settings that you can get out of this plugin. Absolutely fantastic. Like I just said, we are using Mysteria for the wrong, to compose certain scenes in the wrong. Which, like I've said in my previous video, I'm not a professional composer, but what I can get out of this, I can really create a good sense of drama out of my scene. So if I just give you an example, when I actually shoot my scenes, before I even open up my DAW application, I will fire this up, and I will just fire up the clips. So here you can see I've got what we've shot so far, all organised in folders. And then once I open up, you can see I've got everything sort of organised the way I want. So if I go open here, obviously here I've got all my audio from the clips, and then I've got all my Blackmagic clips here. And what I like to do is, I mean, everyone works differently, obviously. Before I even open up my DAW, when I'm going into the scoring process, I like to sort of open up a scene. So if we open up this scene, for instance, what I normally do is put it to one side, because this scene has got, you know, there's dialogue in it, so on and so on. It's not an intense scene, so I sort of like to sort of play around with, like, play this scene. Play around with the sort of feel of it, because not only do I use Mysteria and these plugins to create scores, I use them to create ambience, background ambience, so on and so on. So if I sort of give you an example, so that to me will be, because there's dialogue here in this scene. So he's playing there. That to me is too much. So I'm just going to go to soft. Let's go to male vocals, because you can have a choir. It's got a choir effect, which is absolutely fantastic. And here it's going to give us a different sort of styles we can have with male. If I go to mixed, it gives us nothing basically. It just likes to, you know, the mood, it just likes to play it as it is. I've got a female, so if I just switch off mixed, female, male, and just go to male, this is what we're going to get out of it. Now Obviously, it's giving you a rough idea of what we got here, and because this scene is quite an emotional scene, I still want to add a bit of eeriness to it, and let's have a bit of warmth. That, and then just click OK, and see what we get out of this. Okay, so that's quite nice. That's almost quite creepy. So if I play the scene, obviously it's got no dialogue in it. I remember bro, I had to reshoot that bit. But what it's going to do, it's going to give me a feel for the scene. It's really going to give me a feel before I even take it to the door and start the composing. I'm sort of getting a rough idea of where I want to go with the sound and the ambience. Let's just play that. So that was reshot. Maybe not the best example for a clip. Let's just open up my scenes because there's so many scenes in this bit. So let's go to this bit here. So this is another scene in a church that we filmed. Very short, 39 seconds long, because it was cut. We've got about 6 or 7 angles to this one shot here. So let's just go back to the beginning. So I've not shouted action yet, so you're getting into character, our actor. Okay. See, that's the sort of thing I'd use for this. We've got our actor here, who's playing a police officer. Obviously coming in, we don't know whether he's going to give him bad news or not, to the priest or not, or what's going on. So we add that. Rob nearly fell over. The amount of takes we did on this was unbelievable. It's just so funny. But you sort of get a rough idea of sort of where we're going, or where I actually go with this sort of stuff. So I'll just open up another scene. Let's go to okay, so here we've got a car crash scene, which is quite a violent scene in the film, done by a stunt driver here. It's just disappeared. Let's just open that back up. Now, I wouldn't use Mysteria for this. I could, in general, use Mysteria. So here's our stunt driver just getting into character now. So what I would do is I would make sure that it's just absolutely mental, this scene. So let's have a cluster. Let's have a loud atmosphere. Let's have loud. Sorry, let's let's have mixed. I mean, we wouldn't really have this Mysteria playing for this scene, because to me it's designed to be filmed in a sort of church sort of environment, or in a sort of horror sort of scenario, if that makes sense. Even though this is quite graphic, this scene, which I'm not going to show you because it's pretty awesome. Let's got to dream. Let's change our atmosphere. So you can select up here, and then you can sort of change the atmosphere. So you've got try and find an attack. So let's go to this breath attack. See what we've got here. Sounds like me when I'm waking up in the morning. So that's quite creepy. That's quite monstrous. And that's just by holding one key. No good. Absolutely no good for that scene. Let's go back to atmosphere. Let's try. See, Demon Attack. I mean, like I say, very exorcism sort of monstrous sort of thing. So if I play this, so you can see why I've chose this Mysteria to use in my film to compose it. You use this plugin. You can elevate the intensity. So you can sort of go between the two. Or if you just want to stick between this one, you can just go up. Go really intense. Very good for monster films. Very good for monster films, that Demon Attack. So let's just change that, see what else we've got. We've got so many, I can't go through all of them today. As you can imagine, there's just so much to go through, or so much to sort of see. But we want something that's going to be for this scene. But like I say, because I know the scene, I would not use Mysteria for that scene. So let's just jump across to here and see what we've got. See, that might be quite nice. Almost like he's possessed, if that makes sense. And obviously I wouldn't just add just that one track. I'd build it up into a full score, like with some cool stuff added to that. But as you can see, it's an insanely good plugin. So Dan's just finished his scene there, and he's just reset. Yeah, I would not use Mysteria for this scene. This scene's got more sort of like an action element to it. I could use a little bit, something subtle of this, like this, over an action scene, over an action piece of music, just to give it that sort of eerie sort of feel. But as you can see, you know, it's well, I mean, these plugins are just time savers, and they're so much fun to just get in and just create and see where you can come, because there's so many different variations. It's unlimited what you can create with just this one plugin. So you've got Ghostly. Yeah, so let's just have a listen. One of my lights has just gone off. I do apologise. That's awesome. So there it is, Mysteria, quick and dirty look at another plugin. Tomorrow we're going to have a look at Stray Light, to see what we can do with that. Or well, we're not really creating anything. I'm just literally showing you what's what, or what you can expect from these contact plugins. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Love you very much, and as always, we'll definitely catch you in tomorrow's video, where we'll be looking at Stray Light. Cheers, guys. Love you very much. Ciao, ciao.